session with your unlicensed therapist. And this is the baby mamas and baby daddies segment. Okay? Period. We got one baby daddy.
Period. Okay.
A father. No disrespect with the baby daddy. But he's a baby's daddy. Okay.
I'm a parent.
Yeah.
What you ask him what he want to be called?
Yeah, which one be called?
Because I'm a mother.
Okay.
One thing about me though, I don't care. As far as I'm not getting offended by baby daddy. I know what people mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those my babies, and I'm their mom.
Yeah.
Right. I'm Kaiya, and I'm a mother.
Okay.
I'm with Mike. My name is Robyn. However, due to Fantasia, I don't have any offense when it comes to the baby mama, because I know I'm a damn good baby mama.
Period.
So, you know.
Baby mama.
What you mean do the Fantasia?
You know the song?
Goes out to all the baby mamas.
Be
I ain't
right.
heard it.
Oh
I love
man, you
Fantasia, though.
tripping. But yeah.
Yeah.
We'll close the show with a performance.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna start off asking how many children do y'all have? We can go around and answer. However y'all wanna do it.
I got 7.
Ooh, 7, spicy. Okay.
I have 2.
I got a 2-piece.
Okay. How many baby mamas do you have?
2.
Okay.
Okay.
That
Okay.
you cleared
That's
it up.
You
better.
did. He clicked that up real good.
I was worried.
I mean 7, my fault.
7 baby
Nah, I'm
mamas?
just playing. 2.
Okay, how many baby daddies do y'all have?
I have 2.
Okay, 2. All right, I have 1. If I'm chiming in a little bit, I'll chime in. All right. So, have you ladies ever been called bitter baby mamas, and why?
Absolutely. You want to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
I gotta go why?
Yeah.
Okay. My first baby daddy only called me bitter. I met him, I was like 16, I got pregnant at 17, had my baby at 18. I moved away to go to college, mind you, okay? I literally left the state to get away from this man, okay? My issue with him is, I do bring up him being in other relationships, but I only bring it up because it's relevant because you put that female you with before my daughter. You out to eat with this bitch, you taking her kids to Dave & Buster's, you buying her kids this, that, and the third, but I got a baby over here that you ain't about to eraser out of Dollar General for. You feel me? So if I do bring up, oh, you da-da-da-da-da, he can say, oh, you mad because I ain't with you, you mad. Mind you, I left the state to get away from you. Mind you, I was in a whole nother relationship, had a whole nother baby. So when I get to talk about finances, money, he want to bring up the fact that I won't let him see her. You done shot yourself. You done been shot at. You an alcoholic. You beat the shit out your bitch. Beat the shit out of your girlfriend in front of my daughter.
Yeah.
So I need an address. You don't want to tell me where you live because you're running from child support payments. So who fault is that? Mine or yours?
Alright. And that don't make you bitter.
I don't want him. He can't touch me. He can't look at me. He can't call me. He can't text me. He can't email me. He can't nothing but Venmo, PayPal, and Apple Pay me. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
it.
forget Cash App, Steve.
Cash up, kind of.
You know, but if he try Cash App,
I gotta
you
move
gotta
it as
try.
soon as he get there.
But as long as he try, make sure
Yeah,
you come
cash
through.
up. Add cash up.
I definitely been called a bitter baby mama. However, it's really along the same lines. I'm bitter because of finances. When you get to bringing up finances and being a consistent father, you know, you the problem. And for me personally, it's never the you mad because I don't want to be with you ordeal or things that it's never that. However, I definitely am one of those that feels like if you cannot take care of your child, you cannot see your child. I mean, it is what it is. And not only just on a spending dimes thing, but when it comes to spending time as well, I need you to be consistent. Because you don't know what it does to my child for you to go 4, 5, 6 months.
But how can I be consistent if I can't see my child unless I got money though?
Okay, no, and that's the thing. Okay, let me explain it like this. Like I said, I got 2 baby daddies. Tell everybody, I got 1 baby daddy at the beginning because I have a 7 and 8-year-old. They'll be 7 and 8 next month. At the beginning, 1 spent time, 1 spent dimes. If I could have put them both together, I would have had a perfect baby daddy. However, when the one that was spending time, both of them, I say both of them, when you get to telling my child, oh, I'm gonna come and see you, I'm gonna come pick you up, I'm gonna come this, that, and the third, and then you don't do your part, and then you don't answer the phone when they're calling you, and you don't, etc. I'm the one that have to deal with that. I'm the one that have to deal with their emotions. I'm the one that have to deal with, can you try to call him again?
Ooh, that's the worst thing.
Can you call my daddy again?
To prevent that, like I told them, because I'm all for baby fathers doing their job and spending time with their kids, and you feel me? But for me, show me that you can be a consistent, responsible parent, and anything that you're willing to spend your finances on, you're willing to take care of. It don't matter if it's a child, a house, a car, or whatever the case is. That's how I look at it. If you're willing to consistently spend your funds, I know that you're willing, okay, maybe you're ready to step up to the plate like you say. At first, it wasn't about dimes. At first. However, now, and I'm going to tell you, I'm a cool baby mama. I asked for literally $20 a week. Neither one of them on child support. I still ain't put them on child support. I know for a fact both of my baby daddies make over $200 an hour. I asked for that a week, just to know that you thought about your child and don't get that.
I need more than
So, no, I'm just, that was me. You feel me? And that's what I said. Every baby mama is different. I'm not, but for me, it was just to let me know that you thought about your child. Let me know that you considered them this week.
Yeah.
Buy some little McDonald's or something. You feel me? On Friday, call. Hey, how was school this week? I'm finna send your mama $20 to take y'all to go get your little Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Simple. If you can't do that, then no, you don't deserve my child's presence. Because what's $20?
I think they forget that, like, when you have been absent and then you try to come back into the picture, like, you have to show me, before I put my child through this again, you have to show me that we can, not only the child, but I can depend on you too, because, like, men act like last minute stuff with the kids don't happen. Like, if I call you out the blue, it's a Thursday, 6 o'clock, I got called into work, because I get called into work all the time. So my mama can't babysit all the time. So if I call you and I'm like, hey, I got to go to work or anything, I got to do this, that, and the third, and he be like, man, you need to give me a heads up, or why you ain't told me early. You need to stop what you're doing and get your child, period. If you not at work, that's the only other thing that I'll accept, you being at work. But if you're not at work, come get your child. It just be little small stuff like showing effort, like cupcakes to the school on the birthday. You know, like she said, like I agree with what she's saying, that like $20 a week, cupcakes to the school on the birthday, or picking a child up from school, taking the child to school. Like, they don't get, like, as soon as we open our eyes in the morning, we gonna go.
Exactly.
We gonna go. And you doing whatever the hell you want to do. And when you feel like doing that is when you do it. That's not how that works. So no, you can't see them.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Exactly.
I can't be like, I don't feel like being a mom today.
Exactly.
Good.
Didn't you eat yesterday? Which you hungry again? Like, washing clothes all day, every day.
Yeah.
I gotta sit and watch Full House on my TV that I pay for on my internet because my kid's in my room and I can't even get, you know what I'm saying, 5 seconds. Like, it's just, I'm on the toilet.
And
my baby in the doorway.
Yeah.
And me personally, from what I explained to my baby daddies, I will take the bitter baby mama title. I'll take that. Because if you consider the fact that I raise my kids by myself on a day-to-day basis, I don't call y'all and ask y'all for anything. when I gotta go I work 3 jobs. I don't ask y'all to watch them while I go work neither one of them. When it comes to birthdays, Christmases, school, summer clothes, etc., I provide all of that.
Yeah.
Even been times where I was down to my absolute last at my nothing. I myself, and then we just go, I don't mind, I'm not open book. Me not eating so my kids can eat. Me not accept. So with everything that I done been through, and you can, like she said, slide through life like you ain't. Yeah, I'm bitter about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can call me a bitter baby mama, but don't let's make sure we're clear why. Let's make sure we're clear why I'm a bitter baby mama.
Right. Okay, we're gonna get to Mr. Mike over here.
Mr. Mike.
All right. So, have you ever been called a bitter? Not bitter.
No, we still be there, baby daddy.
Yeah. Well, have you ever been called a bitter baby daddy? What? Have you ever been called a deadbeat? Have they ever called you a deadbeat?
Not out loud.
Not out loud. Okay.
Not that no one.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. You know, you ain't got nothing to say on that part.
I've been there with my kids.
Yeah. So that's good.
Do you find it hard to spend time with all of your kids since you do got 7 kids at the same time? Like, do you take them shopping at the same time, out to eat at the same time?
Yeah.
Get them all.
Sometimes I may do like, all right, 2 of y'all, let's go get some shoes, and then maybe, you know, the next month 2 more, but for the most part, all their life, you know, I just, everything together.
Yeah.
I really don't do for one without, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Good. Take notes.
Be a Mike Strange.
Take
I ain't
notes.
perfect, you know? I ain't perfect.
But you try.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
I love my kids, man.
Okay. So what are some situations that y'all think make co-parenting harder than it has to be? I'm gonna let Mike Strange go on this one first.
Some situations that make co-parenting hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think, man, I'm sitting here listening to y'all and stuff, man. I just feel like, you know, I know both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? I've been that father that really wasn't doing as much as I could. Even though I was there, I could have been doing more. So I really know both sides of it, man. And you know, things happen, man. You know, I've been called for, you know, I need this and that. I ain't have it. It ain't cause I'm a deadbeat or cause I'm trying to dodge my responsibility. I didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that right there, when you can't come through when you need it, is looked at as a down thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't think that's fair every time. Cause I know it's some deadbeats out here, man. I know plenty dudes that don't take care of their kids. I know plenty dudes that can go a whole day without talking to their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Days,
Months.
years.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna be real, man. I'm going through stuff at the crib, and you know I haven't been there lately, and so you know I can understand the being outside the house part of it right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a 23-year relationship, and you know just now it's kind of rocky, man. So I haven't been at home, and you know I try to call my kids every day, especially my daughters, but. Let me see. Since I haven't been at the house, it's been a few days where I didn't talk to them. It didn't feel right.
I honestly don't think a few days is bad though, but don't let that whole week go by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My kids though, they ain't heard from me. They'll hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm close with my kids, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question though. When you said if she called and she needs this and that, and you ain't got it, and you was like, I just ain't got it. But who gonna get it?
We're gonna figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you? Cause I know the mama calling everybody she can, right? So it's like, do the daddy do that? Do the daddy be like, hey, tell his homeboy, y'all sitting there gambling or whatever, or smoking weed or whatever.
Right.
You got $10. My baby needs some Pampers. Are you gonna call your mom and your daddy? Cause it's just like the man just be like, I ain't got it.
And then
I think that's what creates the conflict.
Yeah.
Cause you can call me back like my sister said she gonna get him more. Like my brother, like if he ain't got no money, he'll call me and be like, hey, my baby need. You know what I'm saying? He lean on his village. So it's like, what do y'all do when y'all ain't got it? Do y'all just say fuck it, I ain't got it, she got to deal with it, or do y'all?
Well, with my kids' mama. You know what I'm saying? If I just ain't got it, she'll make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this though. If she called me and I say, man, I ain't got it, and then you go, then what? Then that's messing everything up, man. Because it's somewhere else now. And now we ain't going. Now I'm mad. You mad? Can I cuss on here?
I just say about 5.
Now I'm mad. You mad? Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we That's where the bump in the road is.
I'm so glad that both of y'all said what y'all said. I'm gonna speak on behalf of one of my baby daddies for your question and your response. With one of them, I do have a baby daddy that's like that. The one that spend times and not dimes. He, if I do need him, if I do etc., if I call in the blue moons that I do call, and he typically doesn't have it, he is gonna call his sister or his brother, and you feel me? And which in the moment, like I have told him, yes, I appreciate you being able to come through for whatever you have came through for. But I've also explained to not so much his brother, but to his sister, because his sister's older, things of that nature. Y'all done babied this man his whole life. At some point, y'all gotta allow him to be accountable. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with helping your brother out every blue moon or whatever the case is, but your brother is the one who decided to lay down and have 6 children. Like he didn't know that all 6 of them children had to be fed and taken care of.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
When you say stuff like y'all babying this man and this and that, that sound like that sound like bitterness.
How?
Because it's irrelevant.
How?
It's irrelevant unless I got some type of relationship with you or
unless we still together intimately, or that's what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm saying
I ain't gonna lie, this particular baby daddy asked to marry me every 2 weeks.
So
I got in on it.
See what I'm saying?
He do. He asked me to marry me on a regular basis.
I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with, even if I'm not in a relationship with you, for me to say that you've been coddled, because that's why a lot of men feel like they don't have to fully step up to the plate, because somebody always saving them. And if somebody always saving them, you can't stand on your own team.
Right, but what is you saying
that affects my child.
What is that gonna do? You saying that?
That should make you
telling me every time I talk to you that this and that and blah 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 every time.
I don't tell him, because I can say I am big on not just straight up the canal. I ain't gonna hold you, because my baby dad's here, they'll tell you I'm crazy as hell, and I done went off plenty of times. But I let his sister know.
Why? Why?
Because I mean, we 2 women.
Why you letting his sister know?
Because I want you to be your best self.
That's what I'm saying.
His mama.
But if she ought to be.
So basically, you want nobody to tell you shit. If you fucking
and
up,
like I told,
I think that shit's on you though. Because if you're fucking up and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, somebody should be able to come to you and be like, hey, you fucking up, you need to do better.
Yeah, not
why your baby mama
sister.
can't say that?
Don't come to my sister. Don't be talking about me to my family though.
Hold on, let me answer the question from my own perspective. Let me tell for me.
Alright.
My issue with it comes in with, because mind you, it's not like she just do 5%, 10%. She literally takes care of the majority of the slack. Let me tell you what my issue is. When there's something that goes on with our daughter, she feels like she has an opinion. When you shouldn't feel like you have an opinion, because this is not your child.
Stop right there. You just said that she the one that's taken care of.
Absolutely.
You allow her to do that, but when
no, he allows her to do that.
But you know where it's coming from though, right?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Right.
However, he allows her to do that.
Okay, so who she's expressing her opinion to?
Do she spend time with the baby?
Sometimes.
I personally, and I'm disagreeing, because I personally let my siblings, even on from the daddies, like I have my baby daddy brother, he's very active in my daughter's life.
Mm-hmm.
If I call him, hey, she acting up, he'll come and handle that for me.
That's
you feel me? Because that's
Yeah.
my sister. Sometimes my kids acting bad, I want to clean out the room. My sister's gonna take care of that. You know what I'm saying? So if for somebody in your child life, helping financially, keeping them, spending time with them, I do feel like as long as you don't just go all the way across the line.
And there's lines that have been crossed.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. When somebody takes care of your child like it's their child, then they feel like they don't have a line. And for me, no. If we're making any type of true vital decisions in regards to our child, that should not be between anybody but me and you. That shouldn't be between anybody but me and you. And then I want to go back and respond to what your first response was earlier. Like you said, you was like, if you ain't got it, then your baby mama get the popping off at the mouth, etc. And to answer the question that you asked, because this was always gonna be my answer. Huh?
What I
No, that she asked. To answer the question, taking your feelings out of it. If you remove yourself, it would make co-parenting a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Like I try to explain to my baby daddies all the time, you have the luxury to be able to say, oh, this bitch that made me mad, fuck it. If I said, oh, this nigga that made me mad, fuck it, do you know where our children would be?
Exactly.
Because I've been feeling like that since day one. However, I have to take my feelings and chunk them. Because at the end of the day, we have 2 lives, 2 whole little humans that have to be taken care of regardless.
Yeah.
So I feel like, hey, take your emotions and put them in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mad, you mad, we mad, but they still.
Yeah.
So we need to figure this out. Regardless, you can't just say fuck it. Because
Exactly.
if I just say fuck it, then we got 2 kids looking around looking crazy.
Exactly.
Trying to figure out what because it's not their responsibility yet of their own lives. And so, yeah, for me, I feel like that is the biggest issue with co-parenting.
Yeah.
That people continue, whether it's baby mamas or baby daddies, because I feel like it's a both. They put themselves in that sense. When no, remove yourself. Fuck you. I tell them, fuck me. Fuck how you feel about me. Oh well, you ain't gotta like me,
Exactly.
but you do gotta take care of your child.
Yeah. Simple as that.
Simple.
Simple as that. So with you, would it make it hard for you to be in a
I hate that it's
relationship with
2-on-1.
your children if the mom is angry, or does that make you want to be standoffish or stay away? Okay, all right.
So
You
you
don't
know your
care.
baby mama into a real bed, you still gonna pull up and be like, hey, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying cool. That's what's up.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, I guess I can still ask this question. So, at one point in time, would you all have married your baby daddies or baby mamas? Why or why not?
Oh well, let me not.
Yeah, him 23.
So,
Yeah,
you
you go
23
ahead.
years.
Why y'all ain't married?
We are married
They
right
married.
now.
Y'all are married? Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
so he did.
Yeah, so you
Period.
did it.
I got 6 kids with my wife now. I got one other older son I was married to his mama too.
Okay.
And
Mr. Strange.
Okay, yeah.
Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. Not a fucking chance in hell.
Neither one.
I was young as hell. Probably.
That's why I had to take
Second
it back.
one.
The second one, fuck no. The
Nah.
first one, I would have married that nigga with a Cheerio.
Okay.
But that was when I was stupid.
Hold up, now which one you got the most beef with though? The one you would have married?
No, it's actually pretty equal.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Oh.
Most of the time, I kid you not, most of the time when I talk to both of my baby daddies, it's in a group chat.
Hey, you said
You can't say that neither one of y'all getting more smoke than the other. Let me tell both of you real quick.
I wouldn't even like that though. Don't put me in no group chat.
Well, they be feeling that way too. They be mad.
My
They'll
baby
call
daddy
me.
put
What
me
you
in
got
a
me in a
group
group chat with that nigga for? Cause both of y'all the same type of nigga.
No, my baby put me in a group chat with his
Ain't
other
gonna
baby
waste my
mamas.
time.
I was pissed. And then it's Thanksgiving. Nigga, get me out of here. Like, talking about, hey, baby mamas, are we gonna have a good day today? It's Thanksgiving. Can I see my kids?
That's player. That's player.
That's me.
Let's get your goofy ass off my phone.
That's me.
Because I ain't heard from you since February.
Excuse me, baby. And then mind you, both of my kids now, obviously school start for both kids at the same time, Christmas at the same time, etc. But I have the luxury of both of my kids' birthdays being in the same month. So, the same message I'm going to send one, I'm going to send the other. Why not send this in the group chat? Hey, baby daddies. It is May. Birthdays is in July. So what y'all planning on sending? Nothing like last year, or is we gonna double up?
The type of dude
Like,
baby daddy.
you get what I'm saying?
Like,
It is what it is for me.
He ain't sweating it or whatever, but don't put me in no group chat with your baby mothers, because every female after me claimed I was bitter till she became a single mother.
Ooh, till she felt it.
And now you want to be my homegirl, which is cool, because we can talk, we can hang out, meet up with the kids, but I just want all you. Never mind.
Hey.
You can't call it that. You can't call it
We
that.
don't want to mess it up. Y'all good now.
We good.
Y'all good.
The ones I'm good with, y'all know we good. Hit me up. We can go to the park.
All right. So, did y'all see your baby mamas or baby daddies potentially being good parents prior to having children with them?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. You saw it. Okay. Good.
With my first one, yes, which is why it's still so surprising that he's the father that he is. With my second one, no lie, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little personal. This man trapped me. Like, he real life trapped me. We wore a condom and all that good stuff,
Yeah.
and it wasn't until my daughter was 2 years old that he admitted to me that he poked multiple holes in the condom. And yeah, you feel me? We like straight up. And so I never even had the chance to get none of them thoughts with him.
Hey, when he told you that, what you say?
I was mad still. If he now on his end, if he want to say that I'm a bitter baby mama, he can, because I never chose. With my son's daddy, we was together on and off for 7 years before I had my son.
Okay.
With him, he was supposed to be a one night stand. I'm gonna keep it 100. My baby daddy cheated on me a few times. I felt like, okay, I'm gonna go get my lick back, and that's gonna be that. And then went from me getting my lick back to being pregnant. And I'm like, how? Like, how did this happen? I'm talking about I'm looking at my baby the day she born, like, how? How? Because I knew exactly who her daddy was. My baby daddy mad because he ain't the baby daddy. Except, like, you feel me? And I'm like, y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. So, with him, no, I didn't know the potential of him as a baby father beforehand. And then, if it would have been the case where I knew that he had trapped me, I swear to God, my little baby wouldn't be here today.
Hey, see, that's why we end up with bitter baby mamas and deadbeat daddies, because we out here trying to get our leg back, and I just think it's.
I deserved it.
I don't think it's no excuse.
I deserved it.
Man.
I don't think it's an excuse.
We don't
We know what
pick-
sex. We know what happened after you have sex.
Right,
Everybody do.
but we don't do the things we should do before we have sex with somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we end up like this, man.
Like, do evaluations.
I was about to say, like what?
We need to like evaluate.
Like getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can't say I got to know both of them, and I knew my second baby daddy very well. That's why he trapped me, because he's always
Hold
always been in love
on.
with me.
You knew both of them well, but they turned out to be deadbeats, though.
What's crazy is with my first baby daddy. Now, I mind you, okay, he was supposed to be. He did not have kids.
Right.
He had no kids at all, but he was a great uncle. When I tell you the best uncle ever, I'm looking at him like,
It's a
oh,
difference.
it is.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna get to go home. No.
But in the 7 years that you feel me, and I'm seeing the type of uncle he is, and the type of, I'm like, God, you gonna be a good little daddy when you, okay, etc. So when I got pregnant, me and him, we had a conversation about it, etc. And in the beginning, it was great. My whole pregnancy, all that little stuff was good. But where he fucked up at is he cheated and got other females pregnant as well.
I'm saying that's what you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
on your
did.
first baby
While I
daddy
was
or your
pregnant,
second
boo,
baby
I
daddy?
can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you did it though.
Listen, and now I feel like, now I ain't gonna hold you, like I told somebody else, I feel like it was God testing him. Because when old girl had her baby in June, I had my baby in July, the next one had her baby in December, you was busy as hell.
Yeah.
Man,
But
Fucking
you were
around.
laying pipe.
But I was willing, and I was willing to be there for all these kids.
Yeah.
When you out doing whatever, when it's supposed to be,
You was gonna
daddy-
stay with him?
I was there. When it's supposed to be daddy time, all these kids getting dropped off with me. All these etc. You feel me? So when we had our last break, Cause that's why I said I deserved it. I deserve to get my lick back. That's how I feel.
I thought you was saying you deserved to be a single mother.
I deserve to get my lick back.
Oh,
And so when I got my lick back and I got pregnant, I seen he couldn't be in that position. And then he didn't make 2 other kids. He made 3. We just didn't find out about the 3rd one till later on.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was willing to accept all of your children and treat them like you didn't make them on me, but you couldn't accept my one, I needed that.
Okay, hold on. Now we get to it.
I think you should have just left.
Now we get to it. So it sound like that. So you accept his kids, he don't accept yours, dog.
No, he didn't. He couldn't take it. He tried, but he couldn't.
Y'all broke, and that's what broke y'all up.
Absolutely.
And so he mad about that. So that's why he's being a deadbeat.
Was he mad about the baby?
Maybe. I don't know. You gotta ask him.
All right, so next question. As fathers and mothers yourselves, do you hold your deadbeat parent friends accountable for being deadbeats, or do you feel like it's none of your business?
Don't come around me. That disgusts me.
Absolutely.
I hold my friends accountable.
Okay.
Your friends or any man around you.
I mean, if I don't know you, I ain't gonna say nothing to you.
No, yeah.
But if I know you, I'd be like, man, for real, man.
What would happen if your friend didn't step up?
I can't do nothing but tell them.
Do you offer to say, hey, let's get the kids together? Since y'all.
I do that all the time.
Okay.
Okay, but when it comes, hypothetically speaking, since you said you don't, but let's say you did have that deadbeat friend, you say something to him, but he still chooses to, what's the name? Is that friendship going to continue, or is it like shit?
I mean, if that's my partner, then he gonna hate coming around me, cause I'm gonna beat it in his head, man. Go get them kids, man. You ain't you about a kid, what'd you get the kid? You know, I'm that type of dude.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? In the beginning, man, I had a friend that was like that to me. You know, I used to get all the J's, and I used to show him, he said, what are the ones for your kids here?
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like early on. Look, man, I'm 46, and I just got to a point where, you know, in my life where, you know, I can talk. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I always been there for my kids, but it's like I said earlier, man, it's been times I could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
Even now, man, you know what I'm saying? I could do better in some things, but I got that relationship with my kids, and I love them, and, you know, I take care of them, I do what I can do, you know what I'm saying? Their mama, she more financially stable than me, so she does a lot more, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But hey.
I think that's the most important part. Like what you saying is just admitting
Yeah.
that you can do better
Yeah.
and you want to do better. But because most men, they won't even acknowledge the fact that they, outside of me being mad, bitter, whatever you want to call it, they still acknowledge the fact that you have not done what you were supposed to do. And maybe if you do that, my attitude would change.
Yeah.
That's what I don't think they understand. Like, I'm mad at you for a reason.
Exactly.
My biggest fear is for my kids to not love me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Be old, nobody come to see you.
I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
That's what I told my baby daddy. I said, when my daughter get grown, you need to prepare yourself for the conversation that y'all are going to have when she comes to you and be like, what the fuck was your problem? Because I keep receipts. I got a folder full of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it to her when she turns 18. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to her when she turns 18.
Now, I can't lie. That's one thing I don't like.
No, I don't care. Because he lie on me so big.
Now,
that's bitterness. That's bitterness. Yes,
Let me tell you, that's you not finna lie on me. You not gonna
got to do with
my
your
daughter.
I'm not going to put a title on it.
No.
But what I am going to say is,
screenshots,
because all of us, even though we're adults, we've now been kids. And as a child who had a deadbeat both, mother and father, my grandparents raised me.
Okay, mine too.
My grandparents didn't have to keep no receipts on nothing for me to grow up knowing the type of mom and daddy I had.
That's right.
So my daughter will know what happened. I got my file folder, and that's just what it's gonna be.
You know what that's gonna do? You trying
now,
to
he lies too much. You don't know my baby daddy.
I don't know.
You don't know baby daddy. That's why you looking at me like that.
I'm on the surface with it. I'm just saying, all your receipts and screenshots it ain't gonna do nothing but make your daughter hate your daddy. But hate her dad. But I said that to say that damn, I lost what I was finna say, but all I'm saying is, man, you know, y'all's relationship ain't got nothing to do with their relationship. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have a relationship.
You gotta have one to co-parent.
We don't co-parent. That's the issue. Do y'all think I'm a hothead? But just by me.
Absolutely. That's coming from a hothead.
But she has literally given him chances. Like, reached out.
Let me say like this.
That's coming from a hothead.
He got 4 baby mamas. 3 of us are actively looking to put him on child support. You got 3 court dates coming up, okay? Me, this is what I did. I wrote him. I said, hey, 3 of us are putting you on child support. I'm going to take myself out that equation if we can come up with a number for autumn that's comfortable for you. Days or weekends was comfortable for you. Mornings or evenings was comfortable for you. And I invited him to her 5th grade graduation. He left me on red.
Ooh,
so now I'm at your throat. I said, I know what child support can do to a man. I tell my baby daddy all the time, I'm not your enemy. The better you do in life, the better it is for my child. You so bitter that I can't say nothing to you without you thinking I'm going against you. And I've been on your side the whole time.
But you set it up like that, though.
How?
With all these conversations before that one.
He don't even know about my little folder.
No, I'm saying all the conversations.
He does now. Maybe I should cut that out. He knows now.
He don't even know I got the little file, the little binder. No, for real. If he just do what he's supposed to do, then all of this could be just dead for real. Like, don't pop up and get her for a day or two. Like, he got her one time, and I needed to buy food to take to his house. You bought her one time, but you had something to do, and I had to come back and get her. She was only with you for like 3 hours. I said, you need to find a babysitter then. This is your day.
Yeah.
Y'all get the kids, and then when it's too much, or y'all want to go do this, start Lido at 47. No, this your weekend. Find a babysitter. I'm not getting the kids.
Yeah.
See, I'm past that point.
And I was about to say, that's one thing I can't say. Because I can't, you feel me, if they do see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. I can't just beat mine down that bad. Because when it comes to, now they're not consistent at all. However, when it's their time, it's their time. And they not going to call me. They not going to accept her. My son daddy loves to brag about how she is. You can just bring him up here. And for me, like I tell him, if I knew that you would raise my son to be the type of man that he needs to be, then that may be a possibility. But since I know that you're not even the type of man that you should be, then no. But
raising husbands, not hoes. Okay.
Period.
All right. Yeah.
You got something?
Yeah. Me too.
So, for me, I can say that when they do got something to do, and at first it wasn't, but when I because at first, like I said, all the kids were being brought to me. But when that wasn't an option, then yeah, he knew he had to find a different option. So you're going to call a brother, you're going to call your mama, you're going to call whoever. And my daughter's daddy is the same way. He going to call whoever, you feel me? So I can't beat them on that part.
Yeah.
But consistency is a motherfucker. Consistency is a motherfucker. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I want to know what really goes through a man's head when he has his child and he feels like it's just still certain things the mother is supposed to handle. Like, if I bring you my child, this is what she have on. This is all that's coming with her. Why you ain't got clothes over there?
Why you ain't bringing no same clothes?
No, why you ain't got clothes over there?
Because she don't live
Especially
there.
when my shit coming back fucked up, or what an iPad.
Hey, hold on.
What my daughter's iPad?
That is an issue.
Where her iPad?
That is an issue with co-parenting, about how they dress when they get there and about the clothes and all that. It's some simple bullshit.
No,
man.
I feel like if you got an issue with anything, have your own items.
And see,
Because if you actually a
making more
parent,
problems.
if it's 50-50 like it should be all the way down the line, there should be things at your home, just like there's things at my home. I shouldn't be bringing all my shit that I purchased to your house. You should have, if you got a baby that's in diapers, why am I bringing my diapers? You got your own diapers and wipes.
I'm in the
Have
middle.
your own shit.
I'm in the middle. Because I let both of mine know. Once they get a certain age, this gonna stop.
What?
Me providing everything that they need.
Why we gotta provide everything?
I understand it's not fair. And then
Because then when you use that box of diapers that I sent over there, I gotta buy some more. And if I call you and you gonna be like, I ain't got it, I gotta spend my money again.
I'm just gonna explain it on my own for me.
For the same baby.
When it came, because
For
my
the same baby.
Yeah.
I had
Because when they run out, guess we gotta buy some more.
So I'm gonna
But
keep
I'ma
my
call you when
diapers.
you ain't
Hold on,
got
hold
it.
on. So I'm gonna keep my diapers I bought over here. Go on with your daddy. Tell him to buy some diapers.
Yes.
and see for me, let me
Or
say
my baby not going. Because
For
you're
me-
not prepared.
So you willing to over some diapers? You willing to not let your child?
Yep. You're not prepared.
and I can't say that one.
You're not prepared. You
I
ain't got a
can't say
binky over there, no pillows. My baby, no. You ain't got no food over there. I gotta
understand
take
food,
everything out of my house and bring it over there.
For
You
me.
telling me you
We
ain't bought
might
your
as well
baby
be in
shit?
one house.
Guess
You telling
what?
me you ain't bought your baby shit?
What is wrong
No
with that?
t-shirts, no shorts, no nothing.
Hold
What is
on,
wrong with
hold
that?
on.
Why you ain't bought your baby nothing?
What is wrong with? Okay,
No,
I'm
because this my money,
with
That's
snacks.
your money.
Listen,
We
I'm-
not together.
But this
so
is our daughter
no,
though.
then buy your daughter shit because we
Okay.
co-parents be splitting it.
Okay, let's say I'm
We gonna
broke.
split
I don't got no money. I don't
We gonna
got.
split
Hold on.
everything.
I don't got no money for food.
Then go get a job.
Hold on, listen. You call me. I need you to watch the daughter. Okay, bring on. I don't got no money for food. Can you send?
That's different if I ask you. If I need you to get this baby, I'm going to do what's necessary for you to keep this baby the way I would like for you to keep the baby. But I'm just talking about on regular visits, like a daddy that don't spend time, but ain't got no money. Eventually, I'm not going to keep sending my diapers over there.
Hey,
See,
my
for-
wife. Hold on, my
Go
wife.
ahead.
She wouldn't do that.
And that wasn't- that wasn't
If she want me to watch the kids, I'm like, man, we.
It ain't about like
Hold on,
wanting you to
hold on.
watch the kids.
Hold on.
When you just get them.
Right. Okay, Mike, it's your turn to watch the kids. Okay, that's cool. It's my turn.
It's just you
Okay, okay.
making the initiative to get your kids.
Right.
I'm finna come pick my
Listen.
kids up.
If she say, Mike, I'm about to bring the kids over there, and I'm like, man, it ain't nothing to eat over here. She ain't finna be tripping about that.
After so many times, they're just not gonna come.
Even if I did it 20 times
No,
in a
fuck
row,
that. Fuck
Okay.
she
that.
ain't tripping
My porch
about
house
that.
staying at my house. No.
Anything under 3, when my kids turn 3, now it's a little different because they eat real food and they eating etc. So when you eat, they eat type shit.
Yeah.
Hold on,
But-
you don't get food stamps?
No, I don't.
Never have.
I did before.
Right.
However,
Do you think I can't go out here and get my
My-
food stamps?
Yes, you
I was
can.
about to say both of my
can.
Y'all
both of my
men don't
baby-
look into the resources
no
y'all have
bullshit.
available to y'all. That's y'all
both of my
fault.
baby daddies had food stamps.
Right.
Both of my baby daddies
Kibbles,
had
no. Kibbles.
No.
They won't get hundreds.
On my now, let me explain to you. With one baby daddy, he was able because up until his father passed, it was him and his father, and he was a caretaker, this, that, and the third, etc. So yeah, he was getting enough food stamps to keep food in their house.
Right.
And then with my son daddy, because of the occupation he had food stamps being offered to him
Right.
on a regular basis. He
Okay.
getting them in the boatloads. You hear me?
Right.
So when it came to that, yeah, that was an issue.
Mhm.
It was times where even when I started making too much and I didn't have enough, I'm calling them like, hey, y'all got some food stamps because your kids is over here and etc. You get in half the time it might have been an excuse or whatever the case is, but don't think that niggas ain't out here getting food stamps because a lot of them is.
They ain't getting them like
These out here
y'all
in public
getting them,
Hold
housing.
on.
though. Not like y'all.
Hold on. Now, let me go back to what I was trying to say. Under the age of 3, I looked at it like the only thing that was my concern was you trying to have a relationship or a bond with your child. And at the end of the day, these are my children. I have to make sure, regardless of whether you can provide it, and that's probably why I'm in the situation that I'm
Which
in
is why they're just
now.
gonna stay at home.
Regardless of whether y'all
That's
can
what it
provide it, I'm gonna make sure they got it. I'm gonna make sure they got milk. I'm gonna make sure they got extra clothes. I'm gonna make sure that pacifier is attached to their chest. I'm gonna make sure they got their diaper rash cream. I'm gonna make sure anything that you can need. It's Tylenol on the side of the bag. It's extra bottles. It's anything that you could possibly need. It's in it. Now with the one that spent dimes, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to, because he got plenty of dimes to go get whatever it is that my son would have needed.
Yeah.
However, you're not a mother. So you might not even think to get certain stuff, like diaper rash cream or colic water. Is that what it's called? It's been a little while. You know, right water for when they got the car. You get what I'm saying? It might be certain stuff that you're not even going to think to get. And then when it came to the other one, hey, I get it. You got a lot of mouths to feed. You got a lot of etc. You getting all the rest of your kids this weekend, I ain't going to be petty and not let you get your daughter. I'm going to make sure she got what she needs. However, at this age, expect that the goddamn, you feel me?
Give your baby daddy all the
three.
stuff you know about for the baby, for him to take a picture, post it on Facebook like he been doing this shit, like he just take care of the baby, like he bought the clothes, like he bought everything. No. At some point it become coddling. If I gotta send everything, that mean you ain't never gotta fucking do shit. Cause 9 times out of 10 when I drop the baby off, you ain't the one keeping her anyway.
I don't understand that.
No. At some point, I don't mind sometimes because I ain't got it sometimes. You feel me? But at some fucking point, you gotta provide your own things for this child.
Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be a separation. Like if you an in-house daddy, you gonna provide certain things. So if you out of the household, whatever.
You should have a little 50 Walmart dresser, them little plastic container things from Walmart.
How are you gonna tell me what I should have?
You got a child. Am
How
I
you gonna
wrong?
tell me?
You
How
should
you
have
gonna tell me
I'm
what
not
I
saying
should have?
specifically get that little dresser, but if you got a child and you don't live in a house with your child, there should be somewhere in your house where it's things for your child. Whether it's diapers, clothes, shoes, anything, applesauce,
whatever.
anything. You should have something in your home that's for your child.
You making a big deal out of that?
I ain't gonna make.
Why you don't have nothing in your house?
Because I don't
to
got
have?
a cabinet for the baby.
It ain't just necessarily a cabinet. It could be a little bed. It don't matter. But why you ain't got nothing in your house for your child?
Because she don't live here.
She do live there, kinda. If we
She
co-parent.
lives at your house. She lives.
No, if we're co-parenting, it's 50.
Okay, so, boom, hold on real quick. So, if she live here, she sleep here, she this, that, and the third, and you ain't got nothing at your house, are you making sure you provide 50% of what's at my house?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna do
then
what I can do.
I can do what I can do.
Get
if
what?
you
We
provide
can't do what we can do. We gotta make it happen.
Now, let me tell you something y'all leaving out.
What's
9
that?
times out of 10, your half is getting assistance.
But you gotta
What
stop.
about the mothers that don't
Gotta
get
stop.
it?
Right, because baby,
I got 2 college degrees. I don't qualify for nothing.
Right.
So what about us?
I
our
don't get
middle
no
class
fucking
women?
help.
We don't
I said
qualify.
no bullshit.
I'm
We
saying.
can't get nothing.
No bullshit.
You can't get nothing.
I don't get
Nothing.
anything.
I get so tired of that. You ain't no section.
No wig.
No, I don't have a
nothing.
child.
When
young
you was
enough for
pregnant,
wig.
you got wig, dog.
I got wig. What the fuck is some cheese and cereal?
Cheese.
I can't
Did you
lie.
spend your
Fuck
wig
with the
every
fruit
month?
milk.
Did you spend your
I'm
wig every
lactose
month?
tolerant.
Did you spend your wig
It
every
was
month?
baby milk. It was baby
Okay
milk.
then. How much is baby milk?
What else do a child need other than milk?
Shit, $30,
How much is
$40.
baby milk?
It's expensive.
Right.
But what
you
else?
didn't come out your pocket for that.
I did still because guess what? It wasn't enough.
Right. But it was
wasn't
assistance
enough. It
though.
was.
It wasn't 100%
But
out
guess
your
what? That
pocket
stopped
though.
11 years ago.
I feel you. I'm just
So
saying.
what now?
I'm just
So
saying.
what now?
I'm saying how the government set a woman up, set her
And
up
if you
for
a daddy, you
success.
can go get that wig
They
too.
help us when y'all are absent. That's help.
No.
Oh,
Guess what?
no, the
Guess
reason
what?
I can.
We're gonna help y'all move to the projects, get you set up. But if he come, you out of here.
And
Right
no,
or wrong?
Not even
If
that.
we catch
Let
him
me
over
tell
there,
let me
you
tell
out of here.
Yeah, that's why he needs to go get us
Let
a
me
house
tell you
so
what
we
it
can move
is.
with him.
Right, but we young, we
Then
just
keep your
getting
dick in your
started.
pants.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like I
Keep
didn't.
your dick in your pants if you young and you can't take care of a household.
Right. What? Can I say something?
What,
Keep
keep
your
my coochie
stuff
in my pants.
in your pants if you
Lock
don't
the
know how to
fucking
pick your
door.
baby
Don't worry
daddy.
about it. I
Right
won't
or
be
wrong?
down in.
One thing I can say is, because that's why I never put my kids on kids' fathers on child support.
I'm trying to be at the courthouse Monday.
When it comes to, like you said, I started off on housing and with food stamps and etc. And anybody who's listening, do not make it fit. It is a start. Let it be your stepping stone. Just don't get too comfortable at the bottom.
Right.
Move up.
Right.
However, cause I ain't gonna lie, I did at one point was gonna put them on child support. And when the lady told me, oh, okay, well, you do know they finna have to start kicking out for your housing and kicking out for your etc. What we provide for you, they gon', and I feel like, damn, I ain't gonna do that. Because
you were considering them though.
I was, but I also, not even just considering them, I looked at it like shit. It's a whole lot of baby mamas out here that get that shit with nobody being responsible. So let me just keep getting it without them having to be responsible, because that's going to in turn make y'all bitter in the long run. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't got nothing to do with you.
It don't. However, I'm a firm believer of I'm going to get my blessing one day. You feel me? It is what it is. However,
The Bible say eye for an eye.
for me,
You fuck with me, I'm gonna get my get back.
like I was saying,
Period.
now, but it also say vengeance is the Most High's. It ain't ours. So
He guided me.
Who is?
The Lord.
Don't put them words in his mouth. Not on my
He
God.
guided me.
However, for me, when it came to that side of it, I was like, yeah, no, I ain't gonna put y'all on child support because I don't want y'all to have to pay for this project. I don't want y'all to have to pay for this food stamps, because if y'all can pay for that, y'all can pay for some real shit.
But have they been?
No.
So why you in
that's
that?
why, no, and that's why now one, I got my opinions, and you a little familiar with my story. So, you know, I've been through the ringer.
And that's why them motherfuckers niggas need to be on child support. You need to go with me tomorrow to the courthouse.
And I have a few, I even know some men who feel that way. Like, shit, put their ass on child support. However, one, I look at it like, that's something that you're going to have a conversation with your kids about later on.
This your money, baby. That's why we was able to go to San Francisco for your birthday, because I saved it. That's the conversation.
I mean,
that's why you got them drugs on your feet, because the white folks making your dad give me some money now.
But see, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I know one of them will go to jail first.
Good.
I know that for a fact, because he do it with his other ones. You feel me? And
if
for
you
me,
take
what
care
are
of your
we?
kids, you deserve to be in the lowest form of earth possible.
But
you
see,
deserve
that's
the
the
most
thing.
loneliest and miserable ass
Like I
life.
explain to them all the time, because I'm somebody, I know this ain't our home. I explain to them on a regular basis. Yeah, they're white folks, they can put you in jail, they can do this, they can do that, But at the end of the day, at the very end, you gotta answer to your maker. And that's who you're gonna have to give an account.
I want revenge in this life.
I don't.
I gotta see it.
I don't. I am gonna see
What
it.
type of revenge you want? What you want to see?
Whatever.
You want to see that nigga?
Not dead. I don't want to see nobody dead. I don't want no say dead. But if you go to jail because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing after I gave you 12 years, then whoop-de-doo. Whatever.
Baby, can you call down there and see if they'll... What you gonna say if you do that?
If you do what?
Call down there and see if they'll let me out of jail.
Yeah, when I get my funds, that's when you can get out of jail.
I can't give them to you in here. Let me out and give me 2 weeks.
You think somebody, I ain't green, I'm caramel. No.
Alright, so why do y'all think that Father's Day isn't celebrated like Mother's Day is?
Because the daddies don't go hard for themselves, we go hard for each other. We setting up the brunches and the sipping paints and everything. Y'all don't put nothing, hey bro, this we're gonna do Father's Day, man. We gonna get the grill out. We gonna do the. Y'all don't set up nothing.
That ain't what she talking about though.
That is what she
She mean in the media and everything, right?
That's on y'all.
Yeah.
Mothers promote each other.
I can give my opinion on that one. And I hate that it's like that. I'm not gonna lie, I do. But it is because, unfortunately, because it's deadbeat mamas. Let me make sure I make this clear.
Very much so.
But if we're talking about a percentile, there's a bigger percentage of deadbeat fathers than there is deadbeat mothers.
How you know?
So,
How you know?
I'm talking about statistically speaking.
I'm saying, what's the statistic?
He want a source.
You making an assumption.
No, I mean,
Google.
Go
ahead, Google it.
You can, yeah, you Google it while
What am I Googling again?
Because
The
mind you,
statistics on deadbeat mothers and deadbeat fathers.
Because mind you, I can only speak from my opinion. You get what I'm saying? And yes, there are some great fathers. I know some great fathers. I know some great black fathers, and I try to applaud them every chance that I get but the reason that I try to applaud them as much as I can is because there's not many of them.
Right. Shout out to my daddy.
There's not. Shout out to my granddaddy.
Period.
And a few of my
Shout out to
uncles
my
and
big
cousins.
papa too.
Period.
And my daddy.
So, unfortunately, I feel like the reason that the mother is so celebrated is because there's more of a reason to celebrate.
Actually,
And
Look, he ready. He got the numbers. What's up?
what's the numbers, Mike? Let us hear.
only 50. Oh look. Okay, only 57% of mothers in one set of census figures who were required to pay child support were actually current on their obligation. You know, you
That's-
follow me? Hold on.
We at 57% with
Right.
mothers. Now do that same search.
68% of fathers.
I got 68% of fathers pay their obligation.
Thank you. So
I
you was
do got
wrong.
only
You was
50.
wrong.
We talking about child support.
Right.
No, what we talking about?
That's my this right here talking about child
Hold on,
support.
what was we talking about?
But
What
in
we
my
talking about?
opinion,
More
paying-
fathers have to pay
Hold
child
on.
support because it's more them absent.
and then
So you
in
gonna
my
argue with
opinion,
Google?
no. But for
But is
me,
that saying they have to pay?
I wasn't even talking about somebody who provides child support. I'm talking about deadbeat.
Debbie.
I'm talking about deadbeat.
But it's okay. I get what
Because
you're saying
I know-
though. It's deadbeat mamas. It's deadbeat daddies. But what I'm trying to say is, she asks, why isn't Father's Day more talked about than Mother's
Right.
Day?
More celebrated.
And I genuinely think, because for one, the men in my family, we do the dash about them.
Mm.
Like my brother,
Mm.
like I got a brother that's in the streets real bad. One thing about it, if them kids need something, he gonna go steal it.
Mhm.
He gonna rob you. He
Period.
gonna do what he gotta do. And that's what I grew up around men like that.
Mhm.
My daddy didn't work when I was growing up. My stepdaddy, every day he walked out that door, he came back with some money.
Mhm.
You feel me? So I just don't respect shit like that. So we, like I said, for the men in my family, they celebrate it heavily. Y'all, it be the people around you.
I feel what you saying.
It be the
And then
people
also,
around. I don't
as
know
a-
you. I can't be like, right, Mike, see,
Mhm.
if you want to go out to dinner for Father's Day, like, you got
But
to
But even as a whole, in my opinion, if y'all did more, y'all be celebrated more.
Yeah.
I think that.
Period.
I just think that the system in the world is set up to celebrate the woman more. You know what I'm saying?
Like the court system with custody.
However,
and stuff
and
like
then
that, I
this
agree
is-
with you, yeah.
This is also, in my opinion, of why as well. Because when it comes to men, like you just said earlier, and I can try to applaud you for trying. But when it comes to men, y'all trying is supposed to be good enough. And when it comes to mothers, especially mothers that have custody of their children, that's why I applaud.
Right. You
Listen,
right.
when it
You
comes to
right.
a man that has full custody of his child, it do something to me.
Yeah.
Cause that means
Well,
you
I
know
like-
the struggle.
I like it.
I love it, boo. That means you know the struggle for real.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to somebody who is the custodial parent, there is no such thing as trying. It's do or don't.
He know what we go
We
through.
either doing
He know what
or
we
we
going
ain't
through.
doing.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing as trying. I can't say I'm trying to get my
Happy
kids
Father's Day
fed.
to all the single
I'm either
daddies.
feeding that motherfucker
What
or
about the ones
I ain't
that ain't
feeding that
single?
little motherfucker.
We talking about the
Simple.
happy. We told you Happy Father's Day before we started. Happy Father's Day.
I'm
Happy
talking about them
Father's
out
Day.
there.
I don't know. Happy Father's Day to all the real daddies,
fathers,
the single fathers,
the involved
the
fathers.
involved fathers, the involved uncles,
The men,
granddaddies.
period.
What about
The
the
men
ones
who
that
stand in the
you just
voice
ain't got
for
it,
the
that
ones
wish they
that
could
ain't
do better.
fathers.
Stuff you came up. Everybody hired. This ain't 2014 when it was hard to get a job, baby. You can literally go to McDonald's and get the flip.
If you don't have
Okay.
the funds and we
And-
spend the time.
But they saying that no,
Well,
they ain't feeling
No,
it.
Yeah,
what
spend
I'm
some time.
saying is now I can't. Now let's clarify. Let's clarify because she said she not feeling it.
Feeling what?
For me,
If you don't
not
have
spending no dimes and spending time.
If you-
You gotta spend time and dimes.
For me, you have to be consistent.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
Like I said, I requested $20 a week. That ain't shit.
It ain't nothing.
Right. I'm not married.
You got a dude.
I don't. I'm single.
So what's your opinion on all this? You don't. You just want our opinion.
Well, y'all can ask me. I'll answer. I don't know. I'll tap in.
Where do you
I'll tap
think it
in.
went wrong?
As far as what?
Your boys, baby.
Yeah, no, as far as your co-parenting relationship.
Co-parenting relationship. Where did it go wrong? The inconsistency, I would say, went wrong with the inconsistency. The lies and the making promises and not keeping them. And you don't do that to kids. And I didn't want to start that and, you know, have them, you know how kids used to sit at the door a long time ago waiting on their
Daddy went to go get some milk. They never came back with that milk.
Yeah. Like, I didn't want that for them. So if I can intervene and stop that, I'll do it. And I have to set boundaries and you have to respect that. And that was it. That's where the disconnect
I'm so glad you said that. And Mike, that's what you fail to realize, that's what a lot of mothers are faced with.
What?
It is not always the case that we don't want y'all to have y'all kids.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, it is the case that we're trying to prevent our child from being that child that's standing at the door waiting on nobody.
Yes.
That's what I tell my baby when
so,
she want to call.
I'm not finna pretend with you like, oh yeah, you can come through here and come get your baby and da 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 da. Because when you told me that the other 5 times and my child was waiting on you and you didn't show up, that affected them.
That's what men don't understand. We don't start off with like this with y'all. We don't start off. It gets to that point, and you just keep letting it build up and build up to the point where, for my sanity, for my child's sanity, I gotta cut ties. Now it's no contact.
Yeah.
Because you got my daughter finna be a teenager. These are the most crucial years of her goddamn life, and she don't have a daddy. Do you know how stressed out I am? Because now she finna be boyfriend or maybe girlfriend or whatever the case may be. She ain't got her daddy. And then when she do something, like my baby texts my baby texts her daddy. She said, "Daddy, I made the basketball team." This nigga wrote her back and said, "That's good, but you need to let your mama know."
I never agree with that.
It's just stuff like
Let
that.
her know what.
I said something about him, and it got back to him. But then, why is it being brought to the child?
You believe it.
Because he shot himself. How you shoot yourself?
I ain't there. I can tell you exactly how it did. Because y'all talk around these kids like they grown.
No, never.
Y'all talk about the daddy around these kids.
I can't relate to that either.
Can't relate.
But see, y'all.
It's certain baby mamas that do.
Y'all think, see, I'm not saying
that's why my
blatantly.
daughter want to keep reaching out to her daddy, because she don't know what type of nigga
Right.
he is.
I'm not talking about blatantly.
Period.
I'm talking about they hear y'all talking. They hear y'all on the phone. Girl, this nigga, this and that. They hear that shit.
However, one thing I can say, I can't speak for her, but for me, I can say I make it my business for them not to do that.
That's what I do.
And the reason that I do that is because, like I said earlier, my grandparents made it their business to not talk down on my mama or my daddy. I got to see my whole, they didn't bash them, they didn't etc. and they didn't do that. So if I do want to talk shit about their daddy, if I do want to blah 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 etc., I go to the car, I go walk around the block, I go etc. I'm talking about my kids come outside 3-4 times trying to be nosy.
Because like I said, I got a teenager. So I'm at the point now where I'm not finna sit in your face and say, yo daddy this, that, and the third, but I'm at the point now where I'm done lying to her.
Right.
Because I have an older child. I'm done lying to you.
And I do feel like
your daddy not answering the phone. I tell her, I said, stop calling people who don't call you.
Yeah.
Stop reaching out to people who don't reach out to you.
As a kid, I had my daddy was there, but he was on drugs and stuff. But as a kid, when you hear people you love talk about somebody you love, it hurt, man. That shit hurt.
Because mind you, I did have other people who talked about them.
Yeah.
And you're right, it does.
That shit hurt.
And so
because no matter how y'all feel about my daddy, I love my daddy.
That's how I feel about my granddaddy. Everybody called my granddaddy. He was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He was a bad man, but baby, I was his cowgirl, so you can't tell me no bad. Right. But at the same time, my granddaddy was in my life and he took care of me.
So, and see, for me, I allow my children, especially, and I do feel like that's my stepdaughter, because her daughter is so much older. My children are still small, so I allow them to see certain stuff for themselves. Yeah. If you want to call your daddy, get your phone and call him. If you want to etc. And then my son, mind you, to this day, my son think my baby daddy hung the moon and the stars. And if he don't answer the phone, he don't etc. Well, he just sleep right now.
Yeah.
Or you know,
he just
love him.
They did a study on that kids actually have like this just abundance of love.
Yes.
What is it, Stockholm syndrome or something like that? It's like just an abundance of love for that absent parent. And it's just you gotta prepare yourself for that conversation when that child is an adult and they feeling they stuff and they think they know everything and they finna come to you and they gonna ask you what the fuck was your problem, and I'll be sitting on my back porch with my mimosa drinking with my blunt and I'm gonna be chilling and you gonna be over there dealing with all that bullshit because now all your kids they talk shit to you every time they see you.
Are you gonna be like, y'all get them? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Y'all hungry? I'm about to go fry this chicken.
I've been telling y'all for years. Y'all let his ass have it.
Okay. All right. I got one more question, and then we gonna close it out. Okay. So, do y'all think that white men are raised to be husbands and black men are raised to be baby daddies?
No.
I agree with that.
I do too. I don't even feel like it's a how we was raised though thing, or how we were raised thing though. Not everybody biblical. However, I read my Bible, it's written that way. Unfortunately, it's scripture that the black man leaves his wife when the child is reproduced. I think that's scripture.
Does the black man do that?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to see that scripture.
Where's that?
I gotta see that, baby.
That's scripture.
So come on now.
Like I tell people, when it happened, I honestly don't be surprised.
I ain't gonna lie.
Anyway.
I got the short end of the stick with my baby daddies, but I cannot lie, y'all. I was raised around amazing men.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know what a deadbeat acted like, looked like, the nothing until I had one myself.
Yeah.
I was raised around amazing men. Even though, like I said, I got a brother in the streets or whatever the case may be, he a daddy.
Yeah.
Whatever he do, he a daddy.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised around deadbeats.
Right.
So I do think black men are raised to be husbands and good fathers and stuff like that. Like my little brother, he's 25. He already got a stay-at-home wife. She don't worry for shit, want for shit. I know my mama raised a black man to be I've seen it with my eyes. You see what I'm saying? You doing the same thing. You doing the same thing. Yeah, we raising our kids to be husbands. It's just every white man ain't no good husband or daddy.
I give you that.
Hell, y'all see what them heifers be going on MTV Teen Mom? Them niggas ain't shit. No, I think we gotta stop doing that like white men or whatever the case may be, or the other flip side of it. White women are raised to be wives and we raised to be independent. Now that's a good one.
That's more accurate.
That's more accurate because I was raised to never need a man.
I agree.
To handle my business, regardless.
We were not raised how to keep a man.
Look, this is a slogan.
I was raised to keep a man.
You was
I know.
I
learned how to keep a man because I watched my grandma with my grandfather.
Yeah.
But I can't say that they raised me that way.
See, I come from a woman that left her husband with 8 kids.
The same thing.
No, because I was taught, don't need no nigga. And don't this, that, and the third.
But what you see, every day.
But at the same, like I seen, now, you saying that, but that ain't what you do with daddy.
Okay, so look, I was raised to also have my own, just in case a man dip out. You know what I'm saying? But my mama is a great, example of a wife. So, shout out to Mildred. But yeah, so I can say that I was raised, know how to be a wife.
I wasn't. My grandma left my granddaddy with 8 kids and told him didn't give a fuck.
She left the kids there?
8, no.
Oh.
That's where I come from.
Kids left.
So, like, my mom was married, and then, my stepdaddy eventually died and stuff like that. But I can say, like, I've never really just seen love up close like that. Like, I feel like they were in love or whatever like that, but I also know the back end of a lot of shit that happened, too. So, it's just like I never seen it up close. So, I feel like that's another, like, big thing in my life of why I just will, like, remove myself from certain situations so quickly because the women in my family, you got one time with them, and that's the same how it is with me. And I get my own money, I got my own house, got my own car, take care of everything. I get on a plane when I feel like it, all type of shit. And I don't have a nigga doing that, helping me do that. Right. So it's just, but that's a lonely life, y'all. Get you somebody.
Get you somebody. All right, well, thank y'all for coming on my show. I appreciate y'all so much. This has been a great segment. And y'all tune in next time for Monae Listens.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Never just one-nighted. When it's late, I hit your line. I know you coming every time. You got selfish with my body. It's taking over my mind. Like it when you bend me.